Hello, and thanks for your interest in 3C Toolbox Pro. I'm the developer, and today I'm going to show you all the things this app can do for you. So to get started, let's see what config you need to run this app. Basically, it's Android 4.0 up to 8.1 and any future version because I maintain the app so that it works. It supports non-rooted or rooted devices. You get more features with rooted devices, obviously. It supports Expose framework. With this framework, you get a few extra features like permission controls or battery icons, which you can remove, and a few other things. And it also supports Magisk to do systemless modifications. Now that it's said, let's get started and let me show you the app. Here is the first screen you get when you open the app. It opens the settings page, where you can configure a lot of things, starting with the UI itself to personalize it the way you want. Let's start with this. In the theme, you can change from white to black. You can change the theme color that's used throughout the app. You can change the button style, even hide them. You can change the icons theme and put it material or tinted. So if you restart, here you go. No more buttons, but it makes some kind of sleek interface. That's the black and white version. Here is the red version, so you get the idea. Let's move on to indicators. Those appears on the top or at the bottom. You can configure a lot of extra, the colors with padding, alignment, left, right, center, or whether it's animated during charge. You can add many different information from battery, network, CPU, system information, or even GPU. Let's move on to notifications. Here you can add many different information again. Battery, CPU, memory. Just pick one that suits your taste. Then all you need is to add it to your list, and it's going to appear on the top. For each pack, you can configure a few other things, like hide the icon from the top, and you can even add graphics and pick the color you want. And some of them, mostly CPU and temperature, you can add alarms. Okay, for the other settings, I'll let you discover them as you go. Let's have a look at the Manage tab. Here you have 9 managers. So let's have a look at all of those one by one. Starting with the Task Manager. Here you can control running apps, even system apps, kill any of them at any time. In Apps Manager, you'll be able to make backups, restore your apps, update them. You can even backup SMS and call logs. Then you can check which apps has been using your battery. In next tab, you can see what apps are being loaded for various events. And if you're rooted, you can disable them. In the next one, permissions, you can control them if you have exposed. And next tab allows you to backup, restore, and control all your apps. Back to all managers, let's have a look at the File Manager. In here, you can do all the things you can expect from a file manager. Rename file, copy, delete them. You can even send them, zip them. You can also browse Samba network shares. All that using many tabs. Let's now have a look at the battery manager. In the first tab, you get basic status information and optionally historical data. In the next tab, you get graphical information. Next one is complete historical data. Next one is the markers summary. Next one is statistical data that helps you figure out which app is preventing your device from sleeping. Next one is average estimate. Most interestingly is standby time, how much standby you get and remaining. Screen on, if you use the screen constantly, and some average based on your usage. And the last one is some calibration that gives you the actual capacity of your battery, the remaining capacity. And it's actually measured each time you charge your battery. Now let's have a look at the CPU manager. Here the device is not rooted, so I won't be able to control CPU frequencies, governors and such, but I'm able to see some information available. Last tab is CPU timing that lets you see how effective the governor and the CPU control is. Now let's have a look at the device manager. It gives you a quick look at everything going on your device. In the one-click tab you have some quick optimizations that will actually affect other manager settings. In the profiler you can define some profiles to configure your device automatically on demand, or actually you can schedule them along with other tasks. In the One Source tab you can actually define specific conditions to run some schedules or define specific profiles. I'll let you discover the other manager, which offer even more features. The next tab is the monitoring tab, in which you have the analyzer. Once you have recorded activity, you can actually go through it and see what happened during your sleep time or during your gameplay. At the bottom you have many details about the states of your device. Here you have the battery data. You can switch with different information. At the top you have CPU information, and here you get all the details for all running processes during that period of time. Last but not least, you get some tools: terminal emulator, system logs, memory cleaner, script editor, and the quick optimization access. This concludes the quick app tour. I do hope you will enjoy my app, and if you have any issues, feel free to contact me. I'll do my best to help you. Thank you very much.